the Inspiration to Creation Coach, and it's Monday. Time for Monday Inspiration. What I would like to inspire you with today is the desire to make this year your best year ever, and to do that by changing your thoughts. You probably created a whole bunch of goals, and they may not be that different from last year's goals, because if you look over last year's goals, I bet there are some of those goals that you haven't yet achieved. And the reason you may not have achieved them may have very little to do with your ability to achieve those goals, and way more to do with what's going on up here. So think about it. When was the last time that you came up with an idea and you had a thought that said, that's not a good idea, or I can't carry that idea out? When was the last time that you decided to do something and thought to yourself, I can't do that. I'm not good enough. I don't have the skill. I don't have the education. I don't have the knowledge. I can't do that. Or you thought, I'll fail. Or you thought, I don't have the credentials. When was the last time that you had a thought go through your head that just said, simply, I'm not good enough? Now, we all have these kind of limiting thoughts, these negative thoughts that hold us back. They stop us in our tracks and make it really difficult for us to fulfill our potential and to succeed. We may have picked these thoughts up when we were young. You know, maybe your mother told you you weren't good enough, or that you couldn't draw, or you couldn't write, or you weren't good at math, and so you would never be good as a business person. Any number of things we were told or taught along the way get stuck in here and make it really hard for us to shift into success, because we're focused on, our thoughts are trained on the negative, on what we can't do instead of what we can do. Now, I'm no different. I struggle with these same kind of thoughts, let me tell you. And it's important for me to sit down when I don't feel like I'm succeeding at something, to sit down and ask myself, what is my most prevalent thought about what I'm trying to do? And to switch that around, to try to come up with a new thought. So if you want to succeed this year, I suggest that you, or any time, doesn't have to be this year, but if you want to succeed, I suggest that you focus on what you're thinking. If you want to write a book, what's the first thought that pops into your head when you say, I'm going to be an author? Is it, no, you're not? Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. You don't have any writing skill. There's nothing that you could write that a publisher would want to buy. You know, what's the first thought that pops in your head? If you want to paint a picture and you want to be an artist, what's the first thought that pops into your head? Is it, I don't know how to draw well enough, or my paintings don't compare to Picasso, or what is it? If you want to start a new business venture, when you think about that business venture, what is it that you first think of? Is it that I'm not good at business? I'm not a good business person? What about relationships? Maybe you want to create better relationships. What's the first thought you have? I'm afraid to open up. I always get jilted. People cheat on me. They're not honest. The guys I meet, they're always married. You know, what are your first thoughts? You need to change these thoughts. If you want to have to create new things, you need to have a new set of thoughts, which will then inspire and allow a new set of behaviors. Your thoughts will inform your feelings, and your feelings will inform your behavior. Also, all of this affects your thoughts, affect your beliefs as well, which is a whole nother topic. Because, of course, we're believing our thoughts. So the question is, what do you believe? Do you believe these thoughts to be true? And that's a good question to ask yourself when these thoughts come up. Is this true? Is it true that I don't have the skill? Is it true that I don't have the ability? Is it true that I'm not good enough? Really? Are you not good enough? I'm good enough. Now, I might have the thought occasionally that I'm not good enough, but the fact is I'm good enough. And so are you. So I want you to ask that question. Is what you're thinking, is the thought that's coming up, the limiting negative thought, is it true? If you say, I don't have enough education or enough knowledge, is it true? If you say yes, what can you do about it? See, there's the next thing. What can you do about it? How can you change that? And then take action. Okay? So for every negative thought, you can change it into a positive thought. I'm not good enough. I am totally good enough. I am good enough in every way. I have everything I need to succeed. I'm not wanted. I am wanted. I am wanted for my authentic, pure self. You can come up with an affirmation that means something to you. So find those negative thoughts, change them into something positive, question them every time, question them, and then change them into something positive and use them to help you take action towards your goals and your dreams so that you can achieve them and make them real. That's your challenge for this week. I'm Nina Amir, the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I'm a certified high-performance coach, and if you would like to get a free 1-hour, one-on-one certified high-performance coaching session with me, please go to ninaamir.com and click on the personal development, personal growth, and practical spirituality link on the site, and click through to Certified High Performance Coaching, and you'll find a link there to submit an application. And right after this video, you're going to see the URL as well to submit that application. So I hope that I will get a chance to work with you and to help you move forward and to level up in every way in your life. Again, this is Nina Amir. I'm the Inspiration to Creation Coach. Go out and achieve more inspired results.